Alrighty then. Welcome to the arena, guys. We have again an undermanned comp, the same one we saw a couple of matches ago. Triple rattlesnake. Let's go. This is going to be beautiful. And Brett took us about what platinum sensitivity you brought.
So Platinum Sensitivity have brought triple EOS, triple Stratios, double Thalia Hyena Vengeance. They have brought a command ship heavy drone comp.
Can you see
So
what they do with this? Are they going to try and run away from rattlesnakes? Are these cruisers or are they rapid heavies again?
they will probably be rapid heavies, but the big thing
They
is
are indeed.
you have to be within your 60 kilometers for your drones to be able to fire because of drone control range. So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
if they pull out too far, they're not going to be able to shoot. I believe this is one of the first matches, at least this year, we've seen with Stratioses in them. So I'm really excited to see how they go. A lot of people brought Vexes instead of Stratioses for 4 points. So I'm interested to see how this works.
I'm not enthusiastic at the moment about Stratiuses. As you say, Vexes, there is an option for cheaper, do effectively the same thing, but can also be good, well fit for newts. We will see. I'm not, like I said, I can always be very much wrong.
An
But
interesting
honestly,
thing
yeah.
An interesting thing I would like to see, and I think we are going to see, is previously we saw the rattlesnakes have some sentry drones fit in them as well. So maybe instead of seeing them drop the heavy drones, they may drop the sentries and try and potshot stuff. Because we know with rapid heavies and heavy drones, these EOSs are going to die so quickly if they are in range. So hopefully they are, and hopefully they start doing well.
Now we have seen situations like with comps like this were used in the Alliance Opens, and they did a very brutal MJD spam away there. They would bounce from beacon to beacon to beacon and stay away from damage. Unfortunately, these rattles can apply to a lot of arenas. As they all drop bounces, so they're more automatically shooting already. They're
Yeah,
going for Stratos.
Platinum Sensitivity are burning sideways hard. They're trying to mitigate the amount of transversal they have against the sentry drones that have been dropped. They know if they burn straight back, the sentry drones are just going to delete something. So they're burning sideways to pull range in a way that stops the sentries applying all the damage instantly to them.
Yeah, see this Orthrus is currently shooting the hyena, but look at this swarm of drones just hunting down this Orthrus. And I don't think they're switching over to the hyena actually. All these drones are going into the hyena, and look at that. You can watch the damage start to apply. Hyenas now goes to low shield, straight through armor. And if they get
Yeah,
one more hit, the
hopefully.
hyena's gonna pop.
Well, the hyena has just pulled out of drone control range, which is why you see all those Imperial Navy Praetors just stop dead. Because they no longer can apply past the 60 kilometers. So all the Praetors now turn around and are assigned something else, which is probably the Orthrus. You're seeing smaller drones, a couple of them continue. They are the closer ships of the Stratios, just being a little bit closer and are still able to click F and apply from that distance.
Yeah, but they have managed to push this hyena effectively out of the fight for the next 30 seconds to a minute. So he's now out of it for now. And the hyena of Sai, oh my, I can't say that name. Sai Kakashi is barely holding.
I would like to see the rattlesnakes yeah, and we are seeing them now abandon the sentries and drop heavy drones now that they're close enough. It looks like they're going to get on top of some of these stuff and apply their rapid heavies. We aren't seeing much damage go on stuff at the moment, guys, for everybody watching, because all the rattlesnakes have hit reload burning straight in, and luckily Platinum Sensitivity were running away and just shortened that missile range so it didn't hit. They have now fully reloaded, and we're now going to see damages on EOSs.
The interesting thing as well is the amount of E-War going on. I see there's a bunch of well, yeah, 2 Kitsunes is a lot of E-War, and they're trying to go off all the small end stuff. They're trying to jam out Thalia's, Vengeance, Hyena, rather than trying to jam out potential DPS ships. Because of course, trying to jam out drone ships is not the most fun of experiences.
Yeah,
How is Tiger still alive?
we're seeing the rattlesnakes just heat and try and get closer, and the EOSs are just running sideways to try and get out of range. You're seeing the damage start to apply because the heavy drones have finally landed, and they're finally getting in the range for heavy missiles to apply. But I think they've done the exact same thing where they say, "Oh, we're in 50 kilometers." And bent straight for them and fired their missiles thinking they're in range. But because the EOSs are burning backwards, by the time the missiles get there, they're another 10 kilometers and they don't apply. So the EOSs are just out of their range and none of the missiles are applying. Maybe the rattlesnakes need to swap to some precision, some long range missiles and apply it onto these EOSs because Michael Rinner in the rattlesnake is slowly going down now.
Yeah, I gotta say as well, massive respect to Sai Kakashi because he's got no logi backing up. There's not even logi drones on him. He is solo with no support, and he's pretty much helping this comp stay together. He's the one giving them the paints they need to apply on targets. So Sai Kakashi, man, like doing amazing work. I'm surprised Avengers has gone off to try and kill him solo.
We're now seeing Michael in the Rattlesnake bend sideways, trying to outrun that drone control range, doing what the Hyena did, and not letting those drones to apply so he can bend right back in. Because he can apply his drones from the 50 kilometers, so can they. So as all the EOSs are running away, all of a sudden they're going to stop doing damage unless they turn back around, which you are seeing some of them do.
And this is the one problem with these rattlesnakes, unfortunately, is they don't have smart bombs. They can't remove this massive, massive wave of drones. And that's just gonna really, really suck for Michael Rene at the moment. And I'm sure Sakakashi's still alive. He should not be alive. There's even a
Ye-
Stradios reasonably near him. Come on.
He is out of range. The Rattlesnake of Michael is getting out of range, and half those runes are no longer being applied. Platinum Sensitivity need to bend back in to apply damage here, or he's going to get out of range and start shield boosting. You're seeing like a swarm of 5 hit, fire, and then stop. Because he's just about out of range. We're now seeing Stradios has burned back in so they could reapply drones.
Also watching the Stradios of not Stradios. Rattlesnake of J.A. Alois. He's just turned on his micro jump drive. He looks like he's gonna try and jump for I have no idea. Going behind an EOS? I actually don't know where he's trying to go.
So it looks like the final Stratios managed to pull in a little bit further and apply that last amount of damage. So all the drones are now focusing on the second Rattlesnake of Hila Kakashaya. Sorry for butchering that name.
Yeah. And the Rattlesnake of J.A. Alois just tried to MJD behind the EOSs, and unfortunately, the EOSs I think saw that coming or were just going in different directions, so he's now jumped away and is effectively not really in a position to fight too well. He will be able to fire missiles, of course, but I think, again, yeah, they're about 50k away from him again, so he's going to fire missiles into the sky and do nothing.
Yeah, they're doing really well at being faster than these rattlesnakes and just burning back. You're seeing these rattlesnakes only being able to do 800 meters per second. So these platinum sensitivity EOSs going 13 to 1400, maybe 1500 with heat can just kite them all day. They can't get close. The rattlesnakes can't get within range, and because they've moved out of range of the sentries, they can't apply any damage further away.
Yeah, this Rattlesnake of Hilo, he's slowly dying. So he's definitely going to go down soon. Actually, honestly, these EOS pilots have done really, really well. I honestly expected the Stradioses to explode, and they're still holding on too. Like, bravo to this comp to be able to just stay at the right spots to avoid the damage from these massive rattlesnakes.
Yeah, what I would like to have seen the rattlesnakes do now is now that the EOSs and Stradioses were burning over the middle of the grid. Now that they were hitting like the middle of the grid where they originally dropped their bouncers, abandoned the berserkers and reconnect to the bouncers to fire again.
Yep, and look at that. Healer's about to go down. There's nothing he can do. Like, again, no smart bombs, no way to clear out all these drones. I don't think he even had a skybreaker. No, they didn't even have a skybreaker to try and shoot these drones off. They just went all in on these rattlesnakes, and unfortunately, like, much as I like top heavy comps, you need a little bit of something to try and at least remove stuff like this.
Yeah,
And
these
Sakakashi, my god, he's still alive. Bravo to Sakakashi.
yeah,
He's caught now. He's gonna die.
they just about don't have the range to do stuff like this. We saw Test Alliance when they brought these battleship heavy comps were bringing crews, so if somebody did something like this, they could still apply their damage from the entire length of the arena. But this time, literally triggered both rattlesnakes with rapid heavy instead, and can only really apply to that 60-kilometer sphere around them.
Yeah, exactly. And these EOSs know that, and also they can
MJD
sit
from
right
the
on the edge of
rattlesnake.
it. Yeah, they can sit deliberately within like 50k and just burn away and let the missiles time out before they even arrive. Rattlesnake's going for the jump. Where's he going to land? Again, not he's better this time, but not by much. You're going to see the EOS is turning around and leaving. So he's got maybe like 10 seconds to do damage before the EOS leaves his range again.
I would have
That's
liked
going to be so infuriating. That's going to
I,
be so annoying.
I would have liked to see something like this happen earlier at the very start of the match when they had triple rattlesnakes. When they had the 3 of them, have one of them jump and the 2 push forward. So if they burn away, the 2 rattlesnakes can get in range.
Yeah, or try a pincer. You got 3 rattlesnakes. You can make a triangle around your enemy. Try and signal the Triglavians to arrive and whatnot. But yeah, they need to try and like, grab something. And unfortunately, the entire Platinum Sensitivity team knew that and did everything they could to avoid that fate.
Yeah, they did really, really well at pulling pulling at that like 60, 70 kilometer range where if someone MJDs, you can turn around by the time they land and focus towards you. You're going to be back to the middle. You're going to be at that 50 kilometers and burn back.
Yeah, I say max respect as well to the CEO. He's done a pretty good job throughout this match. I think he's the guy that's killed two Thalias and the hyena pretty much solo at this point. The Rattlesnakes can't really do anything to help him. So and also bravo to him, be able to be on the field, still be useful, but not be killed by anything.
Yeah, he's did really, really well. But the big thing is all the damage on this platinum sensitivity side is in drones. It's only really the Vengeance that has projectiles that can apply to stuff. And the Vengeance is not really in this situation going to be damaged. Sorry, the Vengeance is fit with close range missiles, so he can't
I
really
didn't
apply
want to
to
be
the
that guy.
Orthrus either. So nothing can really apply to him. And if it is the horde of drones going on the Orthrus can just overheat and completely outrun all the heavy drones that are on the field here. So he's done a very good job at not being in a situation where the drones can hot swap to him.
Yep, and he can already see them coming. All the drones are now onto him now. I just love watching this swarm of just painful drones just chasing him down. Like should probably just hear the mental screaming inside his head right now.
When,
Please, dear
when
God, no.
we are now seeing him gas as fast as he can to outrun all of these drones. And the Praetors, I believe, are just about faster than him. So they're slowly going to catch up, fire a volley, and then slowly catch up and fire another one. So he's just burning straight forward to mitigate the most amount of damage possible.
Actually, look at the Stratius of Tamamaru. What the hell's going on with him? Why is he so weak?
It's because the Orthrus is just slowly plinking away at them now that the Thalias are down.
Not a single self-rep or any rep drones anywhere. In a drone comp. Shaking my damn head.
I don't think they really need it. I think these ships will be max amount of tank and drone applying, so that if anything gets shot, it stays alive for the most amount of time, so these drones apply the most amount of damage.
Oh, match has been timed there. So congratulations, Platinum Sensitivity. My bet has been saved. Thank you so much, and we'll take it back to the studio.